Hey, it's July 4th, and let me catch you up on a wild week of global news. First, in the United States, President Trump just signed what he's calling the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. It's a sweeping tax and spending overhaul, and honestly, it's making waves everywhere. Congress squeezed this through just before the deadline. What's inside? Well, we're talking permanent tax cuts, more reductions, even bigger than what we saw in Trump's first term. But here's the kicker. About $1 trillion in cuts to Medicaid and healthcare programs, and nearly $170 billion headed to border enforcement and ICE. The Defense Department also gets a hefty boost. For a lot of folks, especially those relying on public health support, this bill could mean serious changes. And even though lawmakers scaled back a planned remittance tax, people sending money to family abroad might still feel the pinch. It's a big political win for Trump, but the impact? That's just starting to hit home. Now let's head to Europe and the Middle East. After a high-stakes phone call between Trump and Putin, Russia unleashed its largest drone and missile attack yet on Kyiv. Over 500 drones and 11 missiles overnight. At least one person was killed, and more than 20 injured, as explosions echoed through the Ukrainian capital. President Zelensky called it deliberately massive and cynical. Later, Zelensky and Trump discussed ramping up Ukraine's air defense, so watch this space for even closer cooperation as the conflict grinds on. Europe's also baking under a brutal heat wave. Spain's seen record-breaking 46-degree temperatures, and wildfires are raging in Turkey and Crete. Outdoor work is actually banned during peak hours in parts of Italy and Spain, and health warnings are blaring everywhere. Meanwhile, in Gaza, fighting hasn't let up. Airstrikes continue, borders are sealed tight, and aid deliveries are still a major flashpoint. On to global affairs. This week was marked by tragedy. Diogo Jota, Liverpool's Portuguese football star, died in a car crash in Spain along with his brother. He was just 28, recently married, and leaves behind 3 kids. The outpouring of grief has been massive, from teammates, world leaders, and heartbroken fans who've laid flowers outside Liverpool's Anfield Stadium. And finally, the United Nations has flagged a global drought emergency, with hotspots identified on nearly every continent. As the world heats up, literally and politically, these crises are coming faster and hitting harder. Make sure you're staying informed and look out for each other. Hit subscribe if you want to go even deeper into the headlines with me. See you next time.